I'm tasked today to film the arrival of the United States Coast Guard cutter, the Eagle, which will have students from the Sea Lab summer program, which is part of the New Bedford public school system, on board. I will be riding on Marine 2, which is an impressive twin-engine with double-deck hose guns fireboat belonging to the New Bedford Fire Department. On board today will be the New Bedford Fire Chief, Michael Gomes, and the boat is skippered by Captain Steve Bolio, as well as other firefighters who will be assisting. We arrive at the first rally point where we meet up with the United States Coast Guard Auxiliary Boat. Division 6 is commanded by Mary E. Bumgarner. Division 6 is supported by 4 flotillas in Westport, New Bedford, Marion, and Plymouth. The Coast Guard Auxiliary has played a major part in having the Eagle visit New Bedford this summer.
Oh yeah, this comes out nice.
Today's guests are being brought out on 2 87-foot coastal patrol boats. This one you see here is the Hammerhead. They are then transferred to the 47-foot motor lifeboat, the Menemsha. The smaller vessel makes for easier and safer transfer to the Eagle. Now we see Sergeant Jill Simmons in the New Bedford Police Department patrol boat. She is in charge of Homeland Security and Marine assets in New Bedford Harbor. She gives us our instructions and we move to our position for escorting the Eagle in. The last boat of visitors is loaded and we begin the journey to New Bedford. Firefighters test the guns as we prepare to give the Eagle a watery welcome. You see the cannons at Fort Phoenix on the Faven side being fired. We pass through the hurricane barrier where people are waving and cheering. And now the Eagle passes through the barrier. The Eagle is assisted over to the Massachusetts State Pier by the Roys, the McAllisters, and Charlie Mitchell's tugs. And now I get my pictures and video as the students from Sea Lab step off the vessel. We have a view from the roof of the State Pier, which is run by Captain Richard Cuneo, and we get a word from Mayor Scott Lang.
I want to welcome the Eagle, its crew, the Rear Admiral, the Captain, all the auxiliary members of the Coast Guard, as well as all of our Coast Guard vets who are here. I know many are here today, and all of our veterans. And then great citizens of New Bedford. Thousands of them will be here at State Pier over the next several days. I want to personally thank Lieutenant Eric Runyon for all the hard work that he did over the past several months working with my staff and the auxiliary and the foundation, as well as all the stakeholders here in the city. It is a tremendous honor to have the Eagle visit our port. We are the #1 fishing port in the country. We are the #1 working waterfront in New England. And we don't mind sharing the Eagle with Boston and New York for just this one summer. But the fact of the matter is, it is a distinct honor to have the Coast Guard's training ship, part of the Coast Guard Academy, here visiting us.
After 3 successful days of many festivities and open houses for the public, the Eagle departs to Bedford for the open seas. Special thanks to many: Captain Eric Jones, commander of the Eagle; Captain Richard Cuneo, manager of the State Pier, New Bedford; Antonio Cabral, Massachusetts State Representative; and Rear Admiral Daniel Neptune, 1st United States Coast Guard District Commander. Now we have New Bedford Mayor Scott Lang and Auxiliary Coast Guard Commander Mary Bungard. Many thanks to Kristen Dekas, Executive Director of the New Bedford Harbor Development Commission, as well as Tommy, Victor, Bobby, and Shelley at HDC. Sergeant Jill Simmons, New Bedford Homeland Security and her assets. New Bedford Fire Chief Michael Gomes and Captain Steve Bolio. Coast Guard Woods Hole and Coast Guard Air Station Cape Cod. And lastly, Simone Bourgeois and Ralph Perry, curriculum developers and educators at C-Lab New Bedford Public Schools, for all their assistance and help, and of course the students.